Look at my dance. Look at my dance. Look at my dance. Look at my dance. Hello everyone, good morning, welcome to here. We're going to do something, okay, today. Here's what we're going to do. I know you've been in this position before. Let me explain something first before I tell you, okay. You have sang a melody with your voice, and then you went to go play it on the guitar, and then you just put the guitar right back down because you don't know where the heck any of those notes are. Well, don't worry, today I'm going to show you a strategy, okay, that you can use to hear a melody and be able to play it on the guitar. So let me serenade you with a little melody that we're going to play today, okay? It's going to be just a little thing. Here's how it goes. Here's how it goes. Okay, so now here's our mission. Okay, we're going to take that melody and we're going to attempt to play that on the guitar. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so first thing is first, because first thing's never second. When we try to figure out a melody by ear, we do not think of it as a whole. That's the first mental headspace you need to put yourself in. You don't think of it as a whole. No, every note in our melody will be revealed only by the note that is played before it. Okay, let me explain. So first, let's focus on the first two pitches of our little melody here, okay? So pair, all right? But here's the thing. It's not just pair, okay? It's pair. Okay, so what do we notice about that? Well, we notice that the second pair is higher in pitch than the first pair. Pair. Right? That one little step motion is indicating to us the direction we need to move in. And that is crucial because the notes on the guitar only move in two directions, okay? They either go up in pitch or they go down in pitch. Yeah, and it's really four directions, okay? Because the pitches on the guitar could go up either vertically and down vertically, or up horizontally and down horizontally. But now, with this fretboard directionality awareness in mind, instead of seeing the fretboard as just random chaos of notes, we can now visualize it with a little bit more structure, all right?
Don't forget, the lemurs in the zoos do have enough snacks. So please stop feeding them carrots from your car windows.
And so, with that in mind, okay, we're gonna go back to our first two notes. Pair. Yeah, and so now to find the first note is kind of relative, okay, because you could play the same melody in different keys, and that is going to be played on different areas of the fretboard, which I'll kind of go over that a little bit later. So you could kind of pretty much start anywhere. Yeah, but we have to keep in mind that in our melody we have notes that go higher, okay, and we have notes that go lower, right? And so our first note is probably not going to live down here on the higher notes, because then how are we going to go up? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be a little bit judicial of where you begin. But you could also, and this is of course going to take practice, use your ear to match your voice to that one first note, okay? So pair. That's a bit too low. Pair. Yeah, that's pretty okay. That's all right there. And so this is our first note here, okay? And so now we've established that our second note in our melody is above this one. Above. Okay, so what does that tell us? We know for certain that that note is not going to live down here or down here. It's not going to live there. So we could already eliminate all those notes because we are moving up in pitch, right? And so from this note here, let's try to move up horizontally this way, right? So let's move up a half step. No, see, that's too low. So let's try to move up one more half step. No, that's still too low. So let's try to now move up in pitch vertically instead. So let's try this note right below it here. So not exactly, still a bit too low. Let's keep going. Oh, yeah, that's it, isn't it? And so great, we found our very next note. And it was revealed to us by the note that was played before it, right? Yeah, because of which direction it moved from it. Yeah, and so now that same logic is going to apply for the note over. It is going to be revealed by this note here. So let's play our melody. Pair. Right, we're going down in pitch from this note here. So what does that tell us? Well, we either have to move down this way or down this way. Up here, right? We're not going to be moving up here or up here. No, because that would be going higher in pitch, and that wouldn't work. So already we've eliminated a bunch of notes, okay? And now we have a sense of direction of where we need to go, okay? And so from this note here, let's try to move down horizontally this way, okay? And see if we find our note there. So let's move down 1/2 step, all right? So let's play that melody again. Bear, bear, bear. That's still a bit too high. Let's try one more. Bear, bear, bear. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's the one. So there we have it. We found our next note of our melody, okay? That was revealed to us by the note that came before it, right? Again, why? Because we heard that it moved below. Yeah, and so great, that same logic is going to keep working for the rest of the notes in our melody. So let's sing that melody again, right? Bear, 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 bear. Oh, now we're going up again, right? From this note. So let's play it again and let's try to move up 1/2 step. Bear, 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 bear. Still a bit too low, right? Let's move up 1. Bear, 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 bear. Oh, that's right, isn't it? Bear, 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 bear. Totally. So that is our next note. And so now from this note here, we have to hear the direction the next note takes from it. Bear, 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 bear. It goes back down, doesn't it? Yes, it goes right back down. So again, we're gonna go right back down. Bear, 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 bear. No, that's still too high. We're gonna try one more down. Bear, 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 bear. That's the one, that's the one. The next note after this will be revealed by this note here, okay? So let's sing our melody, okay? Okay, let's go. Bear, 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 bear. Bear, bear. Bear, bear. Well, that doesn't sound like it's going anywhere, does it? It's not really going up or down from this note here. Well, what does that mean? Well, that tells us that we aren't moving from this note here. We're playing this note again. Bear, 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 bear. See? And so again, this note now is going to reveal the next one. So let's keep going. Bear, 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 bear. The heck is that? Well, that one didn't move anywhere either. Again, that tells us we are not moving from this note. No, no, no. It's not taking any direction, up or down. It's remaining exactly where it is. So let's play that together. Bear, 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 bear. Yeah. Okay, and now the next note again will be revealed from this one. So let's play it. Bear, 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 near, bear, near. Bear. It's going up again, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's try to move up again from this note here. Bear, 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 near. No, see, that's too low. We have to move up. Bear, 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 near. That's it. That's the one. And then from this point on, okay, in our melody, we hear that it just repeats. So we can then just repeat it. We can just repeat what we did. So let's play it all together. Yeah.
Did you know parakeets are not parrots? They're different. Parakeets are little. I just Googled it this morning, and I didn't expect what I saw. They also, in the wintertime, will make nests out of other people's trash.
And so the idea here is, okay, to be aware of the directionality your pitches take from one another. Yeah. And then be aware of the directionality of your fretboard and match the two. That's really what this is about. It's really about melodic and fretboard directionality awareness and developing it. Yes, and the more you do it, of course, the easier that's going to be. The easier you're going to be able to recognize when the notes in your melody repeat, so you don't have to do so much guessing. You'll just know when it's the same notes. You know, and it just becomes really muscle memory, okay? So that is the headspace you need to get into, which is the point of this. Think about the direction the pitches are taking, not where they are. Yeah, and so now back to my first point. Remember when I said that you could kind of start anywhere because you could play the same melody in different key? Well, suppose we started here on this 4th string here. Let's now play that exact same progression in the same places, okay? See how it's the same, it was just a different key? And so that's why the starting point of your melody is really kind of just gonna be, you know, relative. Yeah. And so that's it, you know? Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for being. Thanks for all that you do. Don't forget, you could go over to meganchurchmusic.com. You could sign our petition to send pigeons to space. We're sending them up to space as a protest against attacks on silly string. Yes, we won't stand for it any longer. No, they're going to hear us. They're okay. And then while you're there, you could go over and check out the 70s Zen Guitar eBooks. We got 2 of them. We got the 70s Zen Guitar City eBook. That is a chord scale and theory reference book, all organized in the cage system. You've never seen anything like it before. And it's got a bunch of theory concepts, all in visual examples. And it's got a cookie recipe, and it's really good. And it's fun to look at. Okay. And then we also got the 70s and Beginner Guitar Guide. That is a beginner guitar guide. Everything you need to learn at the beginning of playing guitar is all in the book. And there's a practice schedule to implement all of the things in it. Yes. And we also got the Key to Music Theory Walter course. That's a course where we go through the fundamentals of music. Are you hearing me? Yeah. What major scales are, how we build them, how we build chords from those scales, and how everything is organized into keys. Everything in music theory is built upon this. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all you do. Don't forget to subscribe at 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to still have a Rubik's Cube on camera for the world to see. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to here. Oh, this is the end of the video. I'm putting my earring on. It fell off. Justice for parakeets. Justice for parakeets. Justice for parakeets. Justice for parakeets. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi. I'm very good. How are you? That's great. What can I do for you? Sally is doing fantastic. Sally's doing fantastic. Yeah, she got the bunion removed from her foot. Yeah, totally. No, she's doing so much better now. She could actually walk better, and she could wear shoes now. Yeah, Phil is fantastic. Yeah, he got his degree in science. Yeah, he has 2 parrots. Their names are Homer and French Fry. Yeah. Oh, you're going to the Caribbeans. That's really good. Make sure you put on lots of sunscreen because it's hot over there. I hear they have really good beaches. Yes. Okay, well, you have a safe trip there then. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. I think that was the wrong number. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all that you do. I'll see you soon. Toodles. Justice for parakeets. Justice for parakeets. Justice for parakeets. Justice for parakeets.